had to get a waiver to be able to come back. How much did you weigh the NFL draft, or were you kind of dead set on coming back as long as the waiver went through?
I just was appreciative of the opportunity to come back and improve my game and perfect my craft. Of course, I wanted an opportunity to get better because I know last season wasn't what I really hoped of. So I think I'm very appreciative of the opportunity that they gave me to come back.
I know you kind of missed some games last season due to injury. Did injuries kind of play a factor into your decision to file for the waiver and not going to the draft?
Not really. I'm just focused on getting better individually and just with my teammates, and because we got a great group and we just hard hat every day, ready to work.
I guess what was that process like waiting on it though? Was it a little anxious, just in terms of wondering if it would go through, or were they pretty sure?
I don't think I would say anxious. I don't spend my time waiting. You just have to, stay prayed up and just hope for the best. That's how I see it.
It's kind of odd though being here at this age this year. I know Xavier Thomas talked about that. And,
I think no, it's not really odd because you know the structure, everything. You can also help the young guys with anything they have questions with. I think I'm a notepad for those guys, and I'm their real lights. I'm their headlights, So anything they got, I can answer quickly.
I think you missed. Did you miss most of the spring or just some of the spring?
It was most of the spring.
You're healthy now, right?
Yes.
What was the injury, if you don't mind?
Ankle injury. Yes.
What's the difference between playing BT when Peter Woods is next to you at defensive tackle versus last year when he was kicked out to edge for a majority of his snaps?
So, you can get some single blocks, and when you get single blocks, there's opportunity to dominate.
What's the addition of Will Help done to you guys' unit up front?
Oh man, it's a great addition. That front we have up front, we value each other. We're like a brotherhood, and we love on each other. You got to bleed with each other before they can open up. We value each other very much.
You mentioned the young guys. What are you seeing so far from Amari Adams and his young career?
Amari's gonna be a heck of a player. He's violent. He reminds me of me. He's dominant, but he's way more athletic than me. Honestly, he's a force to be reckoned with.
What are some of the areas you've taken and tried to improve specifically with your game as you get prepared for the next level in this season?
Footwork, hand placement, technique, whole lot. Still got a lot of stuff I got to work on throughout this camp.
I guess what was it like coming off the last season? You talk about being a little disappointing. Was it just not being able to stay healthy, or just not producing consistently the level you wanted, or what was it?
I honestly think it was just not being able to stay healthy, because the game is the game. It's been the game. It's football. Things happen. But I think it's just frustrating. You can't stay healthy.
What's been the biggest difference with Tom Allen coming in this offseason versus some of the coordinators you played under in the past with Brent and then Wes?
He got a structured plan, and he know how he wants it to go, and we got to follow it.
With injuries, it's outside of your control, but is there anything you do now more? I know, like, you guys talk about prehab and living in the castle and stuff.
Yeah, I attack prehab every day treatment in the training room. Those guys have become my best friends. Early morning, just right when I leave here, going in there right after I leave here. So yeah.
Spoke about how good the defensive line could be. I think you guys are kind of receiving some preseason comparisons, like the Power Rangers, the old Clemson defensive lineman back in the day, I guess. How do you kind of receive those comparisons? And I guess, do you appreciate them? Do you ignore them? I guess, how do you kind of...
Yeah, we appreciate those guys, but we starting our own legacy. We got a lot of work to do, and we just ready to go show people. Because we can't talk our way into nothing. We got to go do it.
You had your stops and starts since you've been here, and now you look at this like, this is my money here, right? Like, this is your time to go out and prove to the next level that you can play. What are the things that you are working on to prove to them I can do this?
Technique and fundamentals. That's the biggest part of my game. I know how to play football, just techniques and fundamentals.
You played in a lot of big games in your career at Clemson. Where do you think this LSU matchup kind of stacks up, and what are your thoughts on the anticipation for the moment of that big game in Death Valley on August 30th?
we value every opponent here at Clemson. We don't look down and just because it's LSU or anybody else we play. You know, if we play in the Citadel, we're gonna value them too. So it's whoever our next opponent is. That who basically we're gonna attack it the same way as we would LSU or anybody else.
You mentioned creating your own legacy. Wade Woodard's coach, I think last week, kind of tearing down the walls of past championships and kind of creating a new legacy, as you said. How good do you think this Clemson team can be for you guys to create your own legacy?
There's no limit to what this team can do if we come to show up and work every day. There's no limit.
We heard from Nick Eason that Vic Burley maybe had a pretty good offseason, took a step. What have you seen from Vic?
Vic he's growing. He's a man amongst boys. He's violent. He's just showing up every day, and he got a hard hat mentality, working hard, just being Vic Burley, the guy that they found.
Anybody else for DeMonte?
You talked about Amari Adams in terms of just, again, how much more athletic he is. Like, what does that actually look like if you were describing people?
When he hits, he don't stop. He's just so violent. His feet never stop moving. He's a punisher. He's a punisher for sure. I love him. My brother from down south. That's what I call him.
Did you know him for a long time, or?
No, I just recently got to know him later, like closer to when he was getting to come here. But we was from the same neck of the woods. Yeah.
How'd you get that name, Cuddy?
My grandmother.
How did that come about?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I mean, that's a question for my mom. But I just know, as a young age, my grandmother, she just always called me Cuddy. So, and it stick, and now everybody call me Cuddy. Yeah.
Anyone else? All right. Thanks, Cuddy.